Hi everyone. Okay, let me share with you guys a couple more banners that I made. I know you guys had seen that I had made a bunch of banners that said different things on them, so I've created some more because I had so many of these little wooden pieces and I knew that I wanted to make more banners because they were so much fun. Actually, I've been having a lot of fun taking out a lot of my little things that you normally just put in little bowls and put away, but they're so fun to pull them out and just put them up. But anyhow, let me just go ahead right to it. So I made this banner, says wish on it, and this one is in the turquoise colors and pinks and stuff. And then I made this one that says love, and this one has a little angel there hanging, and look how pretty that is. I just added some seam binding in the middle and the little rosettes, and there's the O. This is hanging here, and then on these at the end I hung these little rosettes also. So that's that, and then let me show you the other ones that I've created. I'm going to try not to make you guys dizzy. See, this is where I have hanging the mittens. I thought these were so cute. Okay, so here's a long one, and this one says, as you could see, it says Santa Claus. I'm sorry for the shakiness of the hands, but I put a red ribbon here at the end, and then I just put a little bling there in green. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little bit dark on this side of the room. I did put pom-poms in between, you know, red and green and the whites. In the middle to separate the Santa and the Claus, because I didn't want it to be all like one word, I did put this piece of wood here, and then I put this sticker of a Santa Claus, and I hung a bell. And then at the end of each one, it has a little rhinestone, little, you know, little bling on it. And then each letter has a Santa Claus or a little reindeer. These are just stickers that I have, and an elf, another reindeer, an elf. This one has a Santa Claus, the reindeer, the elf, reindeer, elf, and then this one has a Santa Claus. So that is that one. Let me pan out so you guys could see that. That says Santa Claus. Okay. And see, here I have my other mittens, the 3 mittens and the bottle caps. Okay, so then we go here, and I made this one. It says art. This baby blue one here. Let me pull it out. This one's in a baby blue, and then I did it all with like white seam binding, and then this eyelash trim. It's like a blue silver. This one says art. And I just put a blue flower here, and that one's pretty plain. And then I made this one that says love. I did this one in blues and purples, and I did the yellow, the letters in yellow. I put little pearls there at the end of each letter. I put on all of them I put 3 little pearls, and then I put these flowers on them. This one has the O. I put this angel, and then I put little like a little halo on them. And then at the end here, I put this little bling in purple. And here's a V. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to do this with one hand. And then there's the E. And then I made this one, which is probably my favorite. This one that says Santa. And what I did is I used this red and white paper that I had in my stash. And then this note paper. I cut it out with my spellbinder die that I have, and then the letters are black that are glittered, and then I put this little gold flower with this little piece of red. It's just a little centerpiece, a little center for your flowers. And then I did put bells. Now these bells have like a velvet coating, but they don't really sound a lot. But I guess when you have all 5 of them, I put pom-pom here at the end, and then in between I use this gingham black and white bow on each one. So that's my Santa. Then I made this one that says dream. Let me pan out. This one here. And then this one I used this paper. This is a Prima paper that's stitched. I love this paper, and I had it for like 5 years, never used it. And I said, you know what, I've got to use this paper for something. So I decided to put it here. And then I just put here a flower and a flower, and this is like an applique flower, and then I just put this flower on top, which is, I bought these at the Chinese warehouse. This one says dream, and then I just put a piece of applique here, some flowers, a little butterfly, and then bling here. And then in the middle, I put this bow, which is made out of like twine. It's twine, but in hot pink. And see, there's the E, the R. I showed you the R, the E, the A, and then the M. Then this one on top says Mary. You could see that there. And this one is a small one, but I wanted to put something like, because the letters were small and I didn't like them. So with my, I think it's a Tim Holtz die, I went ahead and I cut these snowflakes out and I glued the E on, you know, the letters on top. And then I just put a seam binding bow here with another little bow that has like two little, they're like little jingle bells, but they're not. They're just little balls. And then I put the pom-poms trims on each one. Oh, and I also used this green eyelash trim that I had in my stash. I put that behind the snowflake, and then I put a little pearl at the bottom. So that's the Mary. And then let me show you the other ones. Oh, I made this. I bought this at a garage sale. It's this head of a Santa Claus. I put a bead cap on it, and then you put this fiber through it, and I hung some bells from it so it could sound. So I have that hanging right there. Okay, so let me show you this one. This one says peace, and this one's made with this paper is a Christmas paper, but it has like musical notes on it, or no, it has snowflakes, and then it says like believe and different words on it. So I went ahead and I put this burlap flower in silver, these pines, and then these stamens in red, and then I cut these out with my spellbinder, this doily, and then I just painted the letters in red, as you could see, and the other side has the same. I put the pom-pom in the white with silver. This is tulle that's holding it together, and then I put snowflakes on each letter with a little bling in the middle, a little bow at the bottom, satin bow, and then this one has the bells in silver. So that's that one. Then I have this one that also says Santa, and this one has this paper, Christmas paper, and then I put these little wooden pieces on it. I put the letters on top. I use this little oh gosh, what do you call this? Holly, I guess, with the leaves that are some stickers that I had. These little ribbons, and then these red bells at the bottom. And then in between, I just put these little red, they're like a little ball, but they're like a sticker. And see, so they're all the same, except these hollies, I just put them in different places. And then the last one says believe. And this one, I used this paper. Let me see if I can show you guys this paper that I use. It's really pretty paper. There you go. And then I put this doily, I chalked it. I painted the letters red, and then I only put a green bow, and these are vintage buttons, but they reminded me of like nuts, like acorn, the top part of an acorn. So I put that there. In between the paper that was left over, I made these flowers, and then I put a red bling on them, so they each have the same thing. I put seam binding, and then this eyelash trim in green. So see, they're all the same. And then this one, the E has a green bell hanging because I didn't want to put a bell on each one. And then these clips I bought at Joann's. Look how cute they are. They're like clips for your hair. And then I decided to put one on each side. I put one there. Let me show you the letters, and I'll show you the other side. And then I put the other one on this side. And then I have one more banner. Let me come to this side. Oh, Lisa, who is Hope Chest Bride, this is the blanket that she gave me, and I can't cut it, so I just put it on my chair. It's so pretty, though. I love that. So, Lisa, thank you so much for that. Now, let me show you this other one that I made. This one says Angels, and this is going to someone on YouTube that she loves angels, and she actually has her angel that has passed, but I wanted to send her this banner, and I know her room is very shabby and blues and pink and stuff, but I made it in my favorite color, yellow. So I use this Prima paper, again, the stitched paper. I painted the letters in yellow. I put little pearls. These are light yellow. And then see, this one has an angel. I put a little halo on them, or her. And this one has an angel. Every other one has an angel. a different angel. And then I just put these little pearls here, and I put these flowers, which are like a crochet flower. It's just like a stitched flower, and then a rosette on it. I made these bows with my die, my, oh, I can't believe, Dynamics, I think die it was, bow die. I put this button here. It's got seam binding in a white, and then I put these rosettes in green, white, and baby blue on the opposite letters that don't have an angel. So that is my angels one. So those are my banners, guys. I hope you guys like them, and thanks for watching, and I hope you guys all have a crafty day. Bye.